I make $52,000 a year, a normal 9-to-5 job. And after every bill, I have about $400 left at the end of the month.
For years, I thought people like me could never get rich. No side hustle, no inheritance. Then my sister told me $400 was never too small to matter.
That night I sat down and looked at my money honestly for the first time in my entire adult life. After every single expense, $400 was sitting there doing absolutely nothing for me every month. $400 felt like nothing. Not enough to change a car, a house, or my life in any way. But Emma kept telling me that small number was actually the most powerful thing I owned. I had to understand why. So I asked her straight. How can someone like me, on a totally normal salary, ever actually become a millionaire?
You don't need a high salary, Jake. You need one decision repeated in the same direction for long enough.
One decision? That's it? No secret stocks, no crypto, no side business that takes over my whole life?
None of that, just invest the money you already have left over, and never stop. That's the entire secret.
Okay. Show me how $400 a month turns into $1 million. Because right now I genuinely don't see it.
Step 1. Take that $400 and invest it every single month into one simple index fund. $400 a month, into the S&P 500, earning around 8% average per year. In the first year, that's just under $5,000. It feels slow. It feels almost pointless at first. But by year 10, you have $73,000, and $25,000 of it you never worked for.
$73,000 from $400 a month? Just by leaving it alone and letting it grow on its own?
Exactly. But if we stopped here, you'd never reach $1 million. The real magic is in step 2.
Quick thing. If this is helping you so far, tap that like button and subscribe. It genuinely helps us reach more people who need this.
Step 2 is the one almost nobody does. Never spend your raises. Keep your lifestyle exactly the same. Every time you get a raise, you don't upgrade your life. You take that extra money and you invest it too.
But what's the point of a raise if I can't enjoy it? Isn't that the whole reason we work harder?
You still enjoy life. You just don't let every raise quietly disappear into a bigger car and a fancier apartment. If you invest every raise instead of spending it, you add over $600,000 by retirement. Same job, same effort.
$600,000 extra? Just from not upgrading my life every time I earn a little more money?
That's it. The raises were always going to come. The only question is whether they build your future or just vanish. There's one invisible enemy that destroys most people's wealth. It's called lifestyle inflation, and it's the default setting. Every time you earn more, the world tells you to spend more. A nicer phone, a bigger TV, a newer car.
And honestly, it feels normal. Everyone around you is doing exactly the same thing without ever questioning it.
You don't have to live like a monk. You just have to let your lifestyle grow slower than your income does. Let your income double, but your spending only grow a little. That growing gap is exactly what becomes your fortune.
So I keep enjoying my life. I just stop letting every extra dollar disappear into things I forget about.
Now you understand the trap. Most people never even see it, and that's exactly why most people stay stuck. There's one more thing that stops people. The market drops, and when it does, most people panic and sell everything. But here's the truth. The market dropping was never the real threat to your money. It's your own hands that move.
My hands? What do you mean my hands are the real threat to my own investments?
Every market crash in history eventually recovered and went higher. The people who lost were the ones who sold in fear. When everyone panics and sells at the bottom, they lock in the loss forever. The patient ones just keep buying.
So when the market drops, I do nothing. I just keep investing my $400 and wait it out calmly.
Doing nothing in a crash is the hardest thing in investing, and it's exactly what builds the millionaires. So let's fast forward in time. You did all of this for 30 years. Same job, same simple plan, never stopped once. $1,040,000 on a totally normal salary, no inheritance, no business, no financial
A full $1 million. From a guy who only had $400 left at the end of every single month?
From exactly that guy. The $400 was never the problem, believing it was too and here's the wild part. You only put in about $300,000. The market created the other $700,000.
So the money I thought was too small to matter quietly built almost my entire future while I just lived my life.
That's what $1 million on a normal salary actually looks like. Quiet, slow, and almost completely invisible to everyone.
But Emma was always honest with me. Building wealth this way quietly costs something too. And nobody ever talks about that.
Cost patience. Years of quietly saying no to things while watching everyone else upgrade their lives around you.
There were years it really felt like I was missing out. Like everyone else was living while I was just waiting.
But the truth is most of those upgrades wouldn't have made you happier. They just would have made you broke.
And now I have something most people never get. Real freedom. The ability to actually choose how I spend my time.
That's the real trade. A little patience now, for complete freedom later. Most people choose the opposite.
I used to think a normal salary meant a normal future. That millionaires were just lucky, or born into the right family.
But it was never about the size of the paycheck. It was about one decision, repeated in the same direction.
So whatever is left at the end of your month, don't think it's too small. It might be the most important money you have. How much do you have left at the end of your month right now? Be honest with yourself. Tell us in the comments below.
Subscribe and help us reach more people who need this. We genuinely want to help you grow your financial freedom. Drop a comment below. We read every single one.
Before you start, Emma wanted me to know the 3 biggest mistakes that quietly destroy almost every new investor. Because avoiding them matters just as much as starting in the first place. Mistake number 1 is trying to time the market. People wait for the perfect moment to invest, and that perfect moment never actually comes. They sit on the sidelines for years and lose everything to waiting.
So instead of waiting for the perfect time, I should just start now with whatever I have, and keep investing on the same day every single month no matter what the market is doing.
Exactly right. Mistake number 2 is picking individual stocks. People think they can find the next big company, but even the experts get it. Over any 20-year period, a simple index fund beats around 90% of professional stock pickers. You don't need to be smart. You just need to own the entire market and wait patiently. And mistake number 3 is the one that hurts the most. Panic selling. When the market drops and everyone is scared, people sell everything at the bottom, locking in their losses forever instead of just waiting.
So the 3 rules are simple. Don't try to time it. Don't pick single stocks. And never panic sell when everyone else is scared. Just hold and keep buying through everything.
Then Emma showed me something I had never even heard of before. A completely legal way to pay almost 0 taxes on all of my investment gains. She called it the cheat code that wealthy families teach their kids. It's called a Roth IRA. You put in money you've already paid tax on, and then everything it earns after that grows completely tax-free forever. Even after 30 years of compound growth, you never pay tax again.
Wait, so all that growth, all those hundreds of thousands of dollars the market gives me over the years, I get to keep every single cent of it without paying any tax at all?
Every single cent. In a normal account, you'd lose a big chunk to taxes when you take the money out. But inside a Roth, the government never touches that growth again for the rest of your life. And there's one more layer on top. If your job offers a 401k with an employer match, that's free money. They literally double part of what you put in before it even starts growing. If your employer matches your contributions, that is an instant 100% return on your money before the market even does anything. Never, ever leave that free money sitting on the table unused.
So a Roth IRA for tax-free growth, plus a 401k match for free money from my job. That genuinely is a cheat code, and almost nobody around me is even using it. By this point I was completely convinced. So I asked Emma the most important question of all. How do I actually start this today, in real life, step by step, without overthinking the whole thing?
Step 1. Open an investment account today. Pick Fidelity, Vanguard, or Charles Schwab. They are all free, all trustworthy, and the whole thing takes about 15 minutes online from your phone or laptop. Step 2. Set up an automatic transfer on the day you get paid. The money leaves your account before you can even think about spending it. You never see it, so you never miss it at all. This one step is the real secret to making it work. When the investing happens automatically, you remove your own emotions and your own willpower from the equation completely. It just happens every single month. Step 3. Buy one simple index fund like VOO or VTI and then do absolutely nothing else. No checking it every day, no reacting to the news. Just let it grow quietly for years and years.
So 3 steps. Open the account, automate the transfer, buy one index fund and leave it. 20 minutes of setup today for a completely different life 30 years from now. I can actually do this. There was one last thing Emma wanted me to truly understand. The single most valuable ingredient in all of this was never the money itself. Time is the one thing you can never get back.
Someone who starts at 25 ends up with around $1.7 million. Someone who starts just 10 years later at 35 ends up with only $750,000. Same money, same effort.
So waiting just 10 years to start costs almost $1 million. Not because of the money I put in, but because of all the years of growth I gave up by simply not starting sooner.
That's why the best time to start was always years ago. But the second best time is right now, today. Every single month you wait is a month of growth you can never get back again later.
So I'm not waiting anymore. I'm starting this week with the $400 I already have left over. Not because it feels like a lot, but because I finally understand what it quietly becomes. I used to believe that being normal meant staying broke forever. That wealth was only for people who were lucky, or born rich, or somehow smarter than me. But none of that was ever actually true.
The truth is so much simpler than that. You take the money you already have left over, you invest it every month, you never spend your raises, and then you wait patiently while time does all of the heavy lifting for you.
How much do you actually have left over at the end of your month right now? Whether it's $50 or $500, that small number might be the most important money you own. Drop your number in the comments below and tell us where you're starting from. No judgment at all. We genuinely read every single comment, and we want to help you build your way there step by step.
If this video helped you think differently about money, drop a comment below. Subscribe to help us reach more people. We are here to help you. We will see you in the next one.